Open my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday. Man, y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already, and or if you are new. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday. This is Sold Out, and I'm gonna let my homie go ahead and introduce himself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Dub Dunks. You guys know me by now, man. Hope everybody having a great day, man. So yeah, I'm having a good day. Sorry I couldn't make it Monday. Had some things going on, but you guys know how I go. But we're back in here, so let's go.
Most definitely, man. So to top the topics tonight, man, we're talking StockX. Looks like they're having a, I guess you can say what of an InstaShip, but looks like they're calling it Express Ship, and they use the X for the logo StockX. You know, play on words right there. And then also we're gonna talk Adidas CEO. Looks like he's defending Kanye West, man. So first things first, I think I want to dive right into the StockX situation because it's been a while since we've talked about them, and I think that I don't know the latest on between them and the Nike lawsuit. Probably, if I did know, I'm pretty sure it would be out there. But at this point, I just want to see like me and Dunks was kind of talking behind the scenes, and looks like they're doing what they got to do to what kind of stay relevant. You would think,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
but I mean, they're still in business, though. I mean, to be honest, a
But
lot of
a
people.
question that I meant to ask you too, but now it's better that I ask it now because we can get a bigger opinion, a bigger poll on this. Uh, do you think this is? Do you think this is like them pulling, like pretty much like them stealing this tactic from somewhere else?
Yeah. Are you trying to get a goat?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
they like. Is that what they resort to now? Like just stealing other people's ideas?
well, it ain't really necessarily stealing, right?
Well,
Granted, we can say,
copying the formula.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's one of those. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And people like to. A lot of, in fact, whenever we saw this in the Discord, and I think salutes to Manny when he brought this up in the Discord about the StockX Express, and I'm got their website up on their page of actually what it is, and we're gonna break it down. Even though we kind of have a great idea already of what it is, I'm just gonna see what it is coming straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Pause. But I was gonna say this, like everybody instantly thought goat, let's just keep it 100. And I still was kind of saying, like, well, one of the biggest complaints, which I feel like in my world is not a complaint, but for the overall sneaker community, as far as whenever people go and resell, they want their stuff like shipped like in a quote unquote reasonable amount of time. And one of the things I could say that like it's help goat is that InstaShip option where it's already pre-verified already, right? Okay.
The merger too. Think that helped somewhat.
That's how in my opinion, I can't confirm nor deny, and I don't know, and it's all alleged. But I think, in my opinion, with the merger with, and you're talking about with Flight Club, correct? I don't think the InstaShip option didn't come until they merged with Flight Club. And I believe, in my opinion, that stuff that's InstaShip through GOAT is like sitting at either like one of the Flight Club locations, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Again, I don't know. That's just how.
Just a play on curiosity. Anybody that ever does InstaShip, just see where your first tracking comes from, and that'll kind of let you know.
Yeah, true. But there's could be like a warehouse too, where that's still it may not be necessarily Flight Club, but I mean, I also noticed
Flight Club has to get their stock from somewhere, so they probably have a warehouse.
Yeah, and I'm almost positive that stuff comes from New Jersey, which is not far from New York. Maybe it's just cheaper to host the housing in New Jersey, and also, if you look at the InstaShip price on GOAT, and then go look at like if it's like a ship now option with Flight Club, you'll see the prices are they're exactly the same from what I remember.
I wonder how much this ShipX is gonna be, or whatever it's called.
It's definitely got a fee attached to it. I'm gonna read through that as well. I did see the word fee. I didn't read it all the way just yet, but I mean, come on now. So this is the thing though that I was getting at, that a lot of people's complaint with StockX before versus the authentication process is kind of like up in the air right now. One of the biggest things that people always complain about before, like when we'll say this, when StockX was on top running the game and they could do no wrong. One of the biggest complaints still was like, yo, it takes forever to get the shoe. Like I gotta wait, 2-3 weeks for the shoe, this, that, and the third. So it's something they obviously looked at and figured they had the answer eventually. And what better time than now? We've seen a lot of people, bigger influencers, take sponsorship deals with StockX. And I'm not gonna say sponsorship, but some type of like they did some type of deal to do some advertisement for them. And I'm not saying they got paid, but I'm assuming what I'm assuming how the deal is, and I don't know because I didn't get one. But obviously you get to pick a shoe of your choice. You advertise, make StockX sound good. The shoe is free, and maybe they throw you like a percentage on how many sales of whatever the shoe of your choice sells or something like that. I don't know. But I mean that seems
do they continue to send you shoes?
Heck no. It seems
like a one-time deal.
Yeah, it's a one-time deal. That's why you only see one of those videos from each influencer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a one shoe deal. You know what I mean? So I think they definitely needed something because eBay is kind of low key, whether or not it's really taken off as far as like they have the lowest fees for not only if you're a seller, but also if you're buying too. You know what I mean? They already pay, but at the same time, I think if I'm not mistaken, what it costs to pay for shipping with eBay, I think that's the same cost as that InstaShip with StockX. But speaking of the word fees, and you purchased from StockX personally, how many extra fees came along attached to your other additional costs came to your shoe and what like and this is how they
I'll
sell it.
honestly have to look and tell you, but yeah,
But what let me put it this way, I'll answer like this. What that shoe was selling for and what you paid when the all final sale, you paid a little extra what $30 to $40 extra on there, right?
something
Include
like that.
with the shipping included. And like I
Yeah,
said,
it had 3 extra fees. Yeah,
wow. So how
yeah,
much extra you coming out the gate from what you originally paid?
50 bucks.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's where that's also so imagine this, right?
Hmm.
So you got 50 when it's all said and done, whatever the price is on StockX, you finna pay $50 to get it home regularly. Now, I ain't no genius and I ain't read through the article, but I'm
Yeah,
assuming they've
yeah.
got another fee.
I see what you're getting at now.
Exactly. I'm assuming that means there's another fee. So that $50 extra, now you're looking at plus 10, that's 60. You said like plus the four if it's $14, and I'm just guessing now that 50 is now $64 to get it to you. Don't
Hmm.
sound bad, but at the same time, if you're going for a shoe that's let's say will be nice, if it's what
A
three
dunk. Let's just use a dunk, something like that. That's one
yeah, if you're
thirty.
going for a dunk, say we're going for a dunk that's so key, low key got some hype to it, and we were talking about this behind the scenes as well. A shoe that you know that right now they don't have a price on it, no bid on it because they're not selling it. But this shoe was once on the market, it was already up there kind of high, and now let's say the shoe sells on the high end of things of like 300, but you got an extra $60 on it. Well, in that InstaShip and you want it now, yeah, it's 364. And then my thing is this: how you even gonna have these who's gonna be that trustworthy people that they trust to say these are pre-verified? I've always questioned that with GOAT, but at the same time, now that StockX all of a sudden can do this out of nowhere, what they could have been doing this along
Yeah,
with
because what the fuck? Where and how is StockX gonna be providing Ship X, or you know what I'm saying? Like
Express
how
X.
Express X? How are they gonna get it to us any faster? That would mean like exactly like you say. That would mean like almost no pre-verification checks are even being done. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm
So
I've also just felt some type of way with the way that they like change the wording on the only people that are dump are still sticking to like 100% authentic guarantee is eBay. Um, StockX is changing to StockX verified for safety and legal purposes when it used to be 100% guaranteed authentic. Even GOAT, you got to dig through the stuff to see what that stuff means as far as like authentic guarantee type of thing.
yeah,
And I never understood why GOAT really took off. And I have a love hate with GOAT. I just never understood why people trust him so much because everybody I know, including you, like whenever people ask, like, man, all right, I'm looking at this, but I GOAT, GOAT, GOAT. Is it because it's so catchy or what? Um, Even the guy that does my tattoos, he's the guy like I trust GOAT, I trust GOAT. And I'm like, where are y'all getting this trustworthy from? Is it just like word of mouth, or how did they build that word play on words for that? And I'm not saying I use GOAT what 3 times now, a total of 3 times total. But yeah, I just how do you build that trust of where they getting it from? We kind of made up our own assumption with whenever they merged with Flight Club, but at the same time, nobody's come out, and we did do a research on how they actually authenticate stuff. So, and I think if I remember, we did it compared between StockX, Go, and then eBay. But I think and Stadium Goods. I think Stadium Goods was on the list, and I'm almost positive when we read through it, Goats sound on paper. Goats authentication process sounded a whole lot better. But I still have people come to me saying like, it's still some stuff gonna slip through the cracks. And at the end of the day, nobody's perfect when it comes to this authentication stuff. But at the same time, I feel like if you can say they do make a mistake, as long as you right the wrong, I can work with that. You know what I mean?
hmm
So I bring it back all full circle back to StockX, where these shoes are going to be coming from, how they know these sellers are trustworthy, what are they going to do? And then there's another thing too, man. These places, one of the things that bother me about them is their customer service. Like they need some type of setup. But I guess if they had an actual number you could call, they would never get off the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but not to defend my trustworthiness of eBay, there is a number. They have that's what these places are lacking too. Their customer service is not there. And I hate to make this about all these like little extra resale companies, but StockX is one of those. That's where they're lacking at too. There's the customer service that you got you people of I can't count on like how many times if I had $1 for on like my how to get a refund video, if you go through there, one of the main questions is, yeah, where's the customer service, buddy? How do you call them? Like there ain't no calling. Every time I'm like, yo, you got to hit that contact us. That's in very, very fine writing at the very bottom. So that's one thing that I think that go and are miss in a lot of these resale shops. So to be honest, not to just pick on the two top dogs, a lot of them don't like have a phone number. Even some local resale shops in the area, they don't have a phone number. And I feel like that's something that why not? What do you guys get? Part of your job is customer service, whether you like it or not.
Well, you can say about shoptraviscott.com.
I mean, it's the same thing too. They
Yeah,
don't. I
they
mean,
have no refund, no exchange policy. You can only email them.
yeah, and that's not cool. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me test you the chat real quick. See what we got in the building, and then we're gonna. I'm gonna share my screen on what this StockX Express actually is, and we'll see what the fees are, and hopefully break down what you can expect to come out the door now. Because me and Dunks kind of just did like a rough estimate.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kwame says, "Yo, what's good? What up, Kwame?"
Yo.
Got Brian Williams in the building. Says, "What up, Jay Jones? What up?" Slayer says, "What up, Sneaker Familia," which is family in Spanish. What up, Brian? I mean, what up, Slayer? What up? What up?
Yo.
Brian says, "What up, Dunks?"
Yo. What's up? What's going on, bro?
We got Manny with the kicks in the building. Says, "Europe, Scamex straight trash with the InstaShip or not?" Brian and Slayer salutes. What's up, Kwame? From all from Manny. And see, the Slayer says, "Speaking facts, what up, big homie?" Let's see. Kwame says, "Yo, Manny," says, "What's good?" to Slayer and Brian. The Slayer says, "Got the strong arm emoji 100. We got the bond photos in the building." Says, "Salute Jay Dunks in the chat. What up? What up? What up?"
What's going on, bro?
Said, "What's good?" Manny with the kick, showing love to Divine Photos. Appreciate that. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. So let me share my screen on this StockX Express, and we're gonna break this down and see what it's really, really about. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we already got like a good idea, but says StockX is letting you pay more to get items faster. Right off the rip. Says skip the wait for an added fee. How did we know, right? And this came out what the 20 on no, it came out on the 19th, so yesterday. So this is literally something just new to the game. It says fresh off announcing the exclusive launch of Doja Cat's new Skechers collaboration, which I didn't know that was a thing. Doja Cat could be a whole nother topic within itself, but I low key, I think I'm gonna like they got a tab. I'm gonna see if I can pull up what her shoe actually looks like. Not that I would buy it. I can't. I'm not ready to go the Skechers route yet. I'm not yet. Shout out to Snoop though. There's more exciting news coming from StockX. The Detroit-based resale company announced today that it's launching what is called Express Ship, a new shopping feature that allows customers to order pre-verified products for faster arrival times to their final destination. According to StockX, shoppers who use the service can expect their product to arrive within just 3 business days.
Ooh.
There you go, right there. So that's already kind of because I think even with Goat, I think with Goat, you can do the InstaShip, but it's still like regular 5 business days or whatever. But there's also Goat has 2 different versions. I hate to compare the two, but Goat, I remember right off the rip, you can do the InstaShip. There's the regular standard shipping, which is gonna be $14.95, but then they have a next day shipping, blah blah. You know what I mean? For a little extra. So look like StockX is just trying to get their feet wet with this, which I'm not against it. It says StockX confirmed that Express Ship products will go through the same multi-step verification process used for its standard transactions, but the items for the new service will be checked in advance and stored at a StockX warehouse until we're ready to be shipped. Hmm. See, man, a lot of this stuff you don't even have to really. Some of this stuff we kind of answered already without reading through the
So
article.
say it again. I'm sorry, I was reading something on my phone. Say it again.
Says StockX confirmed that express ship products will go through the same multi-step verification process, which that's the authentication process that they no longer can use the word authentic, used for standard transactions, but the items for the new service will be checked in advance and stored at StockX warehouse until they are ready to ship. So looks like they're letting people already kind of ship their stuff in for a standard price. I would assume that's the only way, right? Where they can get the stuff early and have it stored at a warehouse.
Yeah.
They already take it, verify it over like the height, like the
Yeah, so
sellers.
they're
They
trying to like build a stock pretty much.
Yeah, I'm assuming the people who sell on there the most and that's got like good standing, they offer them a flat rate for it already off rip if they want to just go ahead and ship it in, which I thought they already did that anyway back in the day, but I guess they kind of shied away from it. But I thought that was a thing. Don't quote me on that, but that was one of the things I heard that they used to have some stuff already in stock sometimes. But I mean, I guess it's not wasn't really a thing, but don't quote me. Um, it says there's a wide range of sneakers available for their service at lunch today, and to locate the products currently eligible for the new service, shoppers will need to find the rocket icon on the respective product pages. It also is worth noting that Express Ship charges a $24.95 shipping fee.
Yay.
Well, so much for our $14.95. See?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So what that number now that we said was an extra
Okay,
what?
so I'm looking at I'm on StockX right now. So I'm looking at the red
I'm gonna
cement.
pull up the main. I'm gonna
Yeah,
share my screen with it too. But go ahead, yeah.
no, I'm looking at the red cements. So
I'm
let's
gonna
say
see if they got these
hypothetically,
big problems on here with a rocket ship. Nah, these ain't got a rocket ship.
so total pretty much for me to get them. Oh, that's not even with that. Oh, hold on.
See?
Let's see.
See? Which ones you looking at?
I'm looking at the I'm looking at the cement, red cements.
Red cements. Okay, because like somebody I haven't found one yet. I'm gonna look up the red cements. Red cement twos or red cement what? Oh, the fours,
Fours,
the
yeah.
fours. Let's see. Oh, there go that rocket ship right there. So you guys should see it on my screen right here. Here go the little express rocket ship thing. 3-day shipping available at.
So it just automatically gives it to you or some shit.
Oh, you went all the way like you're about to purchase it.
Yeah, because it doesn't like give you an option to choose it.
Mm,
It's just I guess it's automatically on there.
I guess so. I'm not gonna click through on my screen in this because I don't know what's gonna lead through on next, but I guess this one is eligible for rocket ship, but not many seems like it. So this is kind of weird. But I see they do got this on there, but I'm gonna learn more. But let me finish the article on the StockX. And of course, let me touch the chat real quick. Let's see. Divine Photo says what's good. See, Manu the Kicks got Divine Photos 100. Salute. Divine Photo says salute to Manny. Fly God in the building. What up, Fly God with the popcorn?
Why not?
What up? Slayer says, I do agree with Big Bro J, regardless if it's the best selling market to the worst, you need a phone number. Thank you. I'm sorry, you need a phone number. Like, you can have your own call center. You know what I mean? I know that's extra. In the theory, right? That means that's going to be a whole nother section. But, and this is why eBay is able to always kind of stay on top of it.
Well, also eBay's been around a lot longer.
That was just about to get with that. eBay's been around a whole lot longer. But think about this. And eBay, StockX wants to be, well, it seems like they almost want to be at eBay, but we're also known them more for sneakers. You know, eBay still, you can sell anything. So they've been around a whole lot longer. And for the most part, they've always sided with their people who purchase. So if they have a customer service, I'll give you a case in point. Last time I had to use a customer service when I was getting the Jordan 1, I'm among years. I paid for it. The person never shipped them. I literally text them. And actually, their customer service setup stuff is so great. Not to ride eBay's, you know what, but it has an option where if there's a wait time, you can enter your number and it'll call you and when you're next in line. That's a cool feature too. But I say all that to say, like, once I told them what was going on, they took care of it right immediately. Got my money back within the next like X amount of 3 business days. X amount of days. I think it was like 3 business days, but they say 3 to 5 business days, which I hate that that's a thing. But I mean, that just come with the game because whenever you pay for something, they
They take
instantly
it in
take.
3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah, they take it in 3 to 5 seconds instantly. But when it's time to give you the money back, yeah, 3 to 5 business days. Nah, I want it back after you hit the button. But I mean, I
Yeah,
digress.
like you hit that little button that you got right there that say give him his money back.
Yeah, I
Hit that button.
digress. I digress though, but I mean
Mhm.
everybody. I think we all want that one. The Slayer says read that one. Kwame says it definitely a good move by StockX. Only Goat had the quick ship until now. Um, let's see. Divine Photo says it's a game changer. It creates competition. It I will say on the competition side of things, yeah. And to be honest, I think eBay's still in its own lane though, but I have a feeling they may even adapt to that process. If this takes off for StockX to bring them back, but I think it's still they got a long way to go. Um, says a $10 increase from the standard 14.95 rate, so that's what that is. So in theory, that's probably how
So
they're
let's go
selling it.
back and look at that then,
Yeah.
because
So apparently, whatever the standard rate is for shipping or whatever is 14.95. If you want to instant ship, you just pay an extra $10. Now, hearing it that way doesn't sound as bad versus that
well,
20.
says shipping is 14.95 for me.
Mm.
Well, now hold on.
Dunks is doing a test right now, everybody.
Yeah, well, because now that okay, yeah, yeah, it's like 461. The sales tax is 35.65.
35 for sales tax.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
probably where that
that
fee's
10
at.
yeah, that $10 is hidden in there.
That's probably what no, that's probably what that $24 is.
Yeah. Sheesh. Um, when you look at it that way, it sounds bad, but when they gonna sell it, they're trying to sell it for an extra $10, get your shoes shipped instantly.
Yeah, I don't want them. They got express
But
ship.
see, even still though, I'm still trying. I'm assuming because they don't have the stuff in stock yet. They're probably in the process of
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it right now. So it's got a best price, ships to StockX first for verification, 206 plus shipping, then fastest delivery, which is pre-verified and ready to ship. So this is the option. So now it's showing me where I can choose the option. On the cements, it wasn't. But now, so if I'm looking at it right now, it says 231. If I add that, they're now 241 from the original price being um what was the original price? 206. They went up to 261.
261. So we were kind of right. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
We did the like rough math. We were right in the ballpark.
yes.
Um,
2020 for the sales tax. Processing fee is $10.30, and the express shipping is $24.95. With
do
the
you?
shoe, and this is with the shoe being below retail.
Yeah, oh, this is below retail.
Yeah, this is with the shoe. It still brought it, pretty much brought it up to what you would have paid for it off the Yeezy website, pretty much.
Mm. What Yeezy is this one?
This is the some I don't know some the white ones, all white ones.
350s.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're probably the cream color,
bone. Oh, the bone.
the bone. Okay, what is it? Slides or
No, it's the 350,
okay,
350 V2.
350 V2. Okay,
Yeah. So yeah,
so I mean, do you think it's really worth it though? At the end of the day, I'll put it this way: would you be if this option was available whenever you cop the Crenshaw like skate club joints? Would have chose that option or went with the regular route?
probably would. I mean, just because I wanted them, I probably would have just opted for it and did it.
Okay, so they see that there's a market there, and
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad option. Is and it's not a bad thing. It's just that, like I say, when you pretty much at a certain point now, you're almost charging, and just in fees, you're charging almost half the price of the shoe of
yeah,
the original price. Is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, you're up
If
to
you just
what?
take the average dunk, if you slap all that on it, the dunk is only 130, and you
Yeah,
got a
so
$60 fee on it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because if you think about it, if you cut it in half, 60 times two, that's 120. you're
Hmm.
$10 away from the original price of the shoe. But now you got that 130 plus a 60 if that's they got it going for retail. You know what I
I'm saying,
mean?
yeah, I'm saying that, yeah, exactly. I'm just going off the retail price, just in fees. If you're going off retail price, you're already paying for half the shoe just in fees. Not to mention what it's going to be going for on StockX. You know,
Exactly. So it's
so
gonna be
you already getting the short end of the stick by having to get it for resale, and then for them now to add on $60. You know,
yeah.
there's no way you're gonna get around those fees at all.
There's a lot of people still that don't know the whole situation that's going on with StockX. I know for a fact one person in my barbershop, he don't even know what all they don't been through, you know. But I'm gonna leave that.
Everybody I talk to, and everybody when they say about StockX, blah blah, hey, don't they sell fakes? Like,
Uh,
is
this
that
guy,
like
you can
is that
tell
the only reason you know StockX?
it's this guy in the barbershop. He don't work there. He a client. Only reason, like low key, he don't. I know he don't know because the way he was selling StockX, you can tell he just go there and just shop and call it a day. He was like literally making. He was still like and nothing had happened, you know. And if I would have brought it up to him, he probably would have been. He would have probably thought I was lying and BSing. You
You
know
know,
what I mean?
he treated you like um what's that different strokes. He would have been like, "What you talking about?"
Exactly. Like he wouldn't even. He would have thought I was like what? He would have thought I was coming from another planet, bro.
Yeah.
Granted, the shoes he had on was some like Timberland boots. I think they were the beef and broccolis.
Well,
So anyway,
why would you buy a beef and brocks off StockX? You just go to the Timberland store and get some off the shelf.
I digress. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm no New Yorker. I'm no East Coaster, so I don't know what they mean to East Coasters. But I'm sure it's not a shoe that you got to camp out for. I'm
Over
sure.
here,
I'm sure you
oh,
can go walk in right now and you'll get the whole family a pair
over here, they don't do the Tim boots. They do the Nike boots year round.
year round.
Like literally, like I had to send some stuff off today or whatever. Went in there. The guy I know he's direct. I know he's born and raised in the city, and yeah, he had them joints on. I'm like, bro, like it's too early. But I ain't saying nothing to him, man. I just let him have it because you can just tell he's super dedicated.
Well, I mean, let James Jones tell you, and Harlem created it.
I guess
But
he always gonna say differently though. Let me read the rest of this article and then we'll switch on over to seeing what's going on with Mr. West and the Adidas CEO. Um, says, and this is like in quotes, it says, Express Ship is a direct result of community feedback. We've surveyed tens of thousands of StockX customers, and fast shipping consistently ranked among the most requested features. StockX CEO Scott Cutler said, as a marketplace connecting buyers and sellers, we don't have complete control over shipping times. This launch gives us more ownership over the pace of deliveries and allows us to offer a better and faster experience for our customers. So, I mean,
no,
look
they're
like
trying to. It seems like now they're trying to be taken more serious and taken like as a business because like they're trying to like hold stock and have an actual like warehouse and stuff like that. They're trying to just take, like I say, just take a page out of Goat's book.
yeah. And this is directly from the StockX website. It says introducing Express Ship, your favorite items delivered faster than ever. It's time to get what you want faster,
So
which is why we're excited to announce the launch of Express Ship.
so
The
what
new
if you only buy a $60 T-shirt off there?
well, you finna throw an extra you finna pay 120 to get it home, buddy.
Sheesh.
The new feature allows you to order select, but that's again, it's only
Okay,
select
yeah,
stuff on
yeah.
there.
So like,
Select pre
eventually it'll be everything.
I don't say everything because even Goat, there's still select items. So not everything on Goat has an instant ship option. So I think it'll probably be majority of the items as
Like
much as
big
they
ticket hot items.
yeah, high ticket items, yeah, for sure. So I guarantee you now though, who's gonna probably use this service a lot more. And not picking on any particular channel, anybody, I'm not, but I will say a lot of the bigger sneaker YouTubers to get the got them earlys or like the early review or had a shoe out like weeks and months at a time. That's what they usually do. Is that if Goat has an instant ship option, they'll usually go ahead and bite the bullet to get the review out early, like super early. A lot of them do, unless they got a direct source in their area. You know what I mean? Like some people have connections with the local stores, like there, that do have a Nike and Jordan account and all that. So, but a lot of them, that's what they were doing, just buying a shoe early and then reviewing it, and then just, if the channel gained traction, they get their money back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Not picking on anybody. So this also, they know this is about to appeal to those people who do the early reviews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, so let's see. Many with the kick says, "Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh." Okay, he talking about the song. Got you, got you. Um, Let me read through the rest of this one real quick. Says, "You know what you always want to get exactly what you want and as fast as possible. That's why we've worked tirelessly to ensure Express Ship creates a quick, secure, and reliable shopping experience that maintains our best in class quality standards." Says we're shipping for whether shipping for a special occasion, last minute gift, or just because you want it, Express Ship items are delivered within 3 business days. We'll see how well this goes, because I'll tell you when it's going to pick up too. This is a good time they did drop this. Holiday season right around the corner. When Christmas come around, you got that last minute person you're going to decide to, you know, this is where that market is finna come to. You think they'd be able to hold down that? Well, this is my thing. Ships within 3 business days, but at the same time, as far as like once a ship, there's a lot of things too. You're asking them to do their best to get it shipped out faster, but the whole delivery process still is up to the carrier. A lot of people don't know that whenever you pay those next day shippings, blah, blah, blah. If you read the fine print, that they guarantee they will ship it that day, but that don't mean you finna get it that day. A lot of people,
Yeah.
It's a gray area where you got to read between the lines. Sometimes that's why it's almost kind of not worth it to pay the extra shipping, for the next day or 2 day shipping, because that's all it is you're paying for them to ship your stuff first, but that don't mean you're gonna get it within 2 days. You know what I
And
mean?
think about this too. A lot of people, like the average person, like a lot of us. What if you do this on a Friday? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
Now,
probably got that. It's business, and then the thing is, business days. So yeah, if you do
yes,
this
I'm
on a
saying.
Friday,
You're not
business
gonna get
day
it till
don't
most
start till
likely Tuesday
Monday.
or Wednesday. Yeah, you're not gonna get it till most likely Tuesday or Wednesday.
So you might as well wait till Monday to order it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or just order Friday standard shipping, and you're gonna get it Wednesday anyway, or
Yeah,
Thursday at latest. But at that point,
exactly. So you might as well just, you know what I mean? It almost. I'm not trying to take away from this status of like the stores and stuff like that do like the next day shipping, but again, some of them do have it where get it by X amount of date. And those only places I know where if you do pay that extra shipping fee, that means it's already there. They have hands on it and they know for a fact it will be shipped by the time you order. Like I'll give you a case in point. When I went to go visit my family and the requirement was all white and they didn't tell me until the last minute. And you know what I like to wear, Ralph Lauren. On their site, I did the next day shipping, and it's still guaranteed to get it there within 2 days, like 2 days after it's shipped though. You know what I mean? So I mean it got there within 2 days, but at the same time, it's still a gamble at the end of the day when you're doing stuff like that.
yeah.
It says Express Ship items have been pre-verified through our multi-step verification process from our team of
Hey, hold on, I'll be
experts.
right back. Okay.
Okay, cool. And so apparently they're still using the word authenticators here. It said the process from our team of expert authenticators, no more seller flaking or an item failing verification. So they're really trying to sell this instant ship. I want to say instant ship, but we're going to say express ship. But yeah, definitely inspired by Goat. Says how to spot the express ship products. Just look for the rocket icon next to the product. They are where we're already verified and stored in our authentication centers. Okay, so that's what I figured. So some of this stuff they already have in hand. Sellers will have an asking price listed for express ship. Oh, so you know what? I think it's that thing where Goat uses storage. They got a storage now. So some of these sellers where they know they're gonna sell the shoe anyway, they can still set their price and they'll ask them to go ahead and, especially if it's a hot ticket item, it's gonna sell anyway. But I'd assume you remember when Goat was they did that thing where like they got that where they do have stuff stored, you know what I mean? But if it doesn't sell, then after every month it's a storing fee. And I think even not only did Goat do this, but other a lot of other resale companies started to do this as well. Like Stadium Goods started to do this as well. So um this could be backfiring as well, but I have a feeling, like me and Dunk said, if they're smart, they're only gonna do hot ticketed items. So that's one thing. Only thing I brought up, Dunks, is I read through where they said that the items that are already verified, they're gonna be stored in their authentication centers. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you remember when we did a live where like Stadium Goods and even Goat said that if they had those pre-verified or like InstaShip orders, if it don't sell, within 30 days, they charge the seller a fee, like a small fee, like $2.99, like storage free
Sure.
every month.
Yeah.
So I say all to say, like, that's something that where these hot ticketed items, like if your product don't sell for them holding it, I say eventually if Goat don't see the profit they want to see, I mean not Goat, but if StockX probably don't see the profit on this they're anticipated to see, they're finna charge that little small monthly fee. You know,
Yeah.
I can see it coming now. Sellers will have an asking price listed to InstaShip items, and as soon as you place your order for one, we ship it immediately for a $24.95 shipping fee, a $10 premium. See, yeah, there they go. See, I knew they was gonna word it different. This is directly from StockX.
Crazy.
Yeah, they worded pretty. It sound pretty now. Says a $10 premium to our standard shipping rate. So I mean, to be honest, if
But
you
when you hear premium, what does that make you think of? High,
yeah,
expensive, quality. You know, premium sounds expensive. It's an expensive word.
my thing is this: if you're already gonna buy a shoe anyway, you might as well. And if it has a little express ship icon, you might as well just pay the. I mean, what's $10, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, you.
Like I
This my
say,
thing.
just
You
don't do it
already
on a
paying
Friday.
retail anyway, though.
Don't do it on a Friday, or don't do it on a day where a holiday falls in between. Your shipping days.
Says this will allow us to deliver the purchase to you within 3 business days. This is just the beginning of our broader express ship program as we focus on not just improving the place of deliveries, but also ensuring a greater selection of items available for our customers. So there you go. You will get your items you want quicker and have a peace of mind knowing that they are StockX verified. See, they gotta
No,
use it.
no, don't do that. Don't put that on the end.
Yeah, it says through our rigorous multi-step verification process, plus you can still enjoy all the other benefits that StockX offers, such as our transparent sales data and our buyer promise. So why wait? Get those sneakers that you want at the best price and have them arrive faster than ever. Update your app to the latest version to access express ship. So, I mean, they trying to sell it, and of course, some of the stuff they already have on here already. They have the Yeezy Bone, which you pointed that out. I see what they are now. They have the Travis Scott Olives, the women joints, the exclusives. Um, Pandas, of course, from 2021. Um, have the Yeezy slides in slate gray. They have the bread toes. So all these are, I'm assuming these are all the ticketed items on here. Right here, like the Yeezy slides. They even have your babies on here, Dunks, the Phantom, the Black Phantoms.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sure all the Travises are probably express shipped, or what are they calling it?
Yeah, that's it. Express ship. You had it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure all of them are going to be express shipped, Travis wise.
Yeah. But I'm with you though, to be honest, and I can't prove it, and this is all alleged. I think this idea definitely came from, another source. Like, to be honest, They see that it's working. And to be honest, if I was, I'm no betting man, but I'm sure that InstaShip really makes a difference for Goat in Flight Club. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're doing good, obviously, on the standard ship. But I guarantee you, that a lot of their business is coming from that Insta ship.
yeah, that InstaShip. You know what I mean? And
You'd be
like I
surprised how many people are willing to pay that.
yeah, apparently the UGG Taz Slipper Mustard Seed Women's is
Oh
a
yeah,
hot.
I saw that joint. I just scrolled right past it though.
Bro, who was still? I mean, I'm not knocking it, and I sold my Uggs, my one and only pair of Uggs. I will say they was comfortable.
You had like the high leg joints.
Eh, Hell no.
Oh, well, I don't
The
know.
fuck?
That's what I think
That's,
about when I think about
you
Uggs.
disrespectful. That's
My bad.
disrespectful.
When I think of Uggs, that's what I think about.
You thought it was
And I see you see
yo.
guys with them long leg joints too.
Yeah, if you're a little wingy, I'm not.
Or when
I'm
I
not.
think of Uggs, because that's what I think of. Because I don't
I
really
forgot what
pay
my joint's
attention.
called. Hold on, I gotta find it now. It's gonna bother me because I'm gonna put myself on the main. Oh, I'm gonna put us on the
No,
main.
I wasn't like I said. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to disrespect you. Like I say, just when I think of Uggs, that's the only thing that comes to mind. Because like I say, I don't really know I don't follow Uggs, so I don't know what they make. I don't know where their style is these days.
You that hurt my feelings,
My
though.
bad, my bad, my
You
bad.
good?
No
Yeah,
disrespect.
I'm gonna put them up on the screen. The ones I had. I don't even think I did a video on it at all, and I probably was doing YouTube at this time. Um, you will have to look them up, and
Yeah,
I'll
just tell
just
me.
send them.
I'll look them up. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me share my screen. Boom.
Like a mule.
Yeah, the mule, like it's like Neumel. It's like a
N
chestnut colorway.
N E U
Yeah, UGG, and it's not the women version, but there's a man version though.
N E U.
Neumel.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I had those. Like it's like a little. We wore the strings loose.
Uh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
more like a. That's like it looks like a chucker
yeah,
almost.
it is. Yeah, yeah, it looks like a chucker boot sort of. Um, yeah,
What's going on with this first
I
joint
had
with
this
the orange on
colorway,
it?
huh?
What's going on with this first one? They got all this orange stuff on it.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
looking
know.
at it on Google. So
Yeah, I'm googling it too, but like the ones I had is like a chestnut. It's the chestnut colorway. Pause.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, it's like think like I guess but the problem is one
I
thing with
can see
Uggs,
it. No, I can see it where it would be like people would dress it up. I can see where you can dress it down.
it's the dress down for wintertime. Like it's cold out here. It gets cold out here, and it's kind of one of those a good go to. But I
Is that
sold
like that lining inside of them?
yeah that fur joint. Yeah, it's
Oh,
real. It's
okay.
nice. It's comfortable and it's warm. It's one of those you want to
Like, but you don't. But it doesn't make your feet overly hot and sweaty.
yeah, not at all.
Okay, cool.
Not at all. It's
Like
good for
your toes start to feel wet. Like that's very
you
uncomfortable.
don't want to wear, and I did, and that's why I ended up selling my joints, and I think I sold them at a good price. But you don't want to get them wet or snowed on. So if you get them wet, it's over. It's one of those shoes. You can't even if you buy the restored material. I bought it directly from their website.
Yeah,
It still didn't do any justice for it.
yeah. Okay.
Like it cleaned them, but it didn't get them back to their original color. So I mean, it's one of those. Like I think once it had its moments where it came and went. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely like a Chuck boot. But yeah, I mean, I know you weren't trying to offend me on purpose, but I mean, yeah, you made me sound like I was choosing something else, man.
Nah, I got you. I got you. But
Um,
okay, yeah, I see. I mean, I can see now what you mean. So, yeah, I mean, I can see where people will wear that. I can see.
yeah, but it's, like honestly, I think about how long it's been. I ain't even remember the name for real. Um, let's see, I'm gonna look at these Doja Cat sketchers real quick just because I'm just curious. Um,
Don't
yeah,
waste don't waste your time, man.
yeah, it's
I've
fine.
seen
We're moving on to the Adidas thing.
that's got as much appeal as a Billie Eilish collab.
Yeah, it looks like literally
Like
like
literally, like on the if I'm not mistaken, the black shoe you can't even see the Doja Cat written in very scribbled letters on the back of the shoe. But on the I think the white pair or something like that, you can kind of see Doja Cat written on there.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't know. I'm looking directly at the image, and you described it, and you're absolutely right. But until you told me where they got the little scribble scrabble or her autograph, you're absolutely positively right. And to what I say all that to say is like on the black pair, I can't see it from the naked image. Pause. But on the white pair, I still can't see it. I can let me put it this way: I barely see it on the naked image, and that's and the only reason I see it is because you started. If you didn't say it, I wouldn't have noticed it. Is what I'm trying to get at. Like if you didn't say like the little scribble scrabble, you can kind of see it on the white pair. And as you were saying it, like you saw me like this. I'm like focus. I'm like, oh, that's what the hell he talking about. Because when you were saying it on the black, I'm like, I was gonna tell you like her name ain't written on it. No, I was about to just call you wrong until I let you finish though. I'm like, holy hell, like no. What are you? Are these supposed to be like a dance shoe or what? Like I don't get it. I don't know. She's been on another planet lately, but I mean, her music's still cranking though. I'm gonna still give her credit. I'm gonna give her credit.
Did you see what I posted in the Discord earlier? She's the number two highest listening artist in the world.
I think she had number one record last week. Actually, if we're gonna keep it 100, her last record, that one joint, I forgot what it's called, but her latest record, it peaked number one. So I mean, she doing some right.
I
Um,
mean, you know, it's Doja. I mean,
I'm
still, I think it's more at this point now. People are like, kind of like with Kanye. They're kind of like just tuning in to see what she'll do next.
yeah, and it's working. So the
It's
label,
more about that than her music.
yeah, and it appears to be working. So the label's not giving her too much of flack about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But remember at one point when she was saying that they were trying to get her and stuff, and now
Yeah,
now you see it looks like she kind of like bowed down.
yeah. Kwame says, first Snoop, now Doja Cat. Skechers really trying. I mean, that was a weird one too. The Snoop and Skechers collab. I mean, Snoop didn't he have what? Didn't he have one shoe called like Doggy Biscuits or something like that?
He had like a thing with lugs, right?
I think so. Was that the Doggy Biscuits where like they were
I think that was just his house shoes.
oh, it was just his house shoes? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it. And
StockX, stop sending me notifications now. Just because I went on there now, they keep sending me notifications.
I told you I'm not gonna say out loud, but I told you when I looked at I clicked on one picture one time and that joint literally for like 2 weeks straight. I kept getting the same like
Don't miss out. Don't miss out. I don't.
yeah. I'm like
I'm not
yo,
missing out,
go
trust me.
away. Like I was intrigued by one picture and once I saw what it
Mhm.
was, I was no longer interested. You know.
Mhm.
Um, Kwame says if the CEO defending him, they must want Ye back. They missing a little. They missing that money. You know, is Adidas still a successful company? Yes, but like no matter how you slice it and dumb it, no matter how you slice it and dice it, we're transitioning to Ye right now to close out the rest of the live. We're gonna be on for like another like 25 minutes or so. But Mr. Ye, um, what Offset said it best. He and I'm gonna say it nicely. He said, "Yo, Ye be on some other ish, but that meant we love him though because I mean, to be honest." From the outside looking in, the more and more we talk about Ye, to be honest, in my eyes, he's screaming for help. You know what I mean? The man going
Could
through
you
something.
could you say the same about Doja?
Yeah, I could definitely say the same about her as well. Screaming for help, but at the same time, we don't know if they've offered. This is all alleged and opinionated base, and this is just me from the outside looking in. But you don't know if they didn't offer that already. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you're getting so much money on a level that these people are bringing,
And you gotta think on the very very thin line, tight schedule that they're on. That they're always on.
yeah. But I was gonna say too, at the level of money they're bringing in, hey, get over it, go spend some money. You know what I mean? Go have
Yeah,
some
but
fun.
at a certain point, like I said, once you get everything that you want, what else is there really to buy? Now you just got all this money coming in and nothing to spend it on because you've got the cars, you've got the house, you've got the people, you know. So you got the stuff that all the people who don't have it wish for. So now that you have it, what do you do with it? You know, because now it's
Yeah,
like, okay, I have it now. So you know, what does it
yeah,
mean? What does
yeah.
it mean? You know, so
Especially if you. I'll say this: if you have it for more than, let's say, at the peak of your career, you stay on top of it for 5 years straight, and everything's going great. We could put Drake in the situation, right? Who's at the top, been at the top of the game for
well,
over a
he's kind of
decade.
little different situation. Let's put somebody on a more average, like Lil Baby. Use Lil Baby. He's been in the game about 5 years.
Why are you saying what Drake is the exception to the rule?
Well, because like I say, Drake's been in the game a little longer. You know,
Okay, fine, fine. But Ye's been in there just as long as Drake, if
well,
not
yeah, and like
longer.
I said, yeah, and those are two of the people who who have well, Drake hasn't really lost anyone yet either. No one that close to him.
Yeah, true. This is true. I'll give you that one.
You know what I
Fine,
mean? I mean, you
fine,
can look.
fine.
I mean, not to take away from anybody who's lost anybody in their life or anybody, like I say, somebody who's had a close friend, anybody passed away, but not to even bring you into this, but not,
Don't.
yeah, but ain't nothing hurts like losing,
Oh fuck
your
yeah,
mom or your pops. That's a different kind of hurt. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
so it's not, it's nothing like. I mean, obviously, it hurts to lose a loved one in your life, but it's nothing like if to lose your mom or your dad.
yeah. This is true. I'm gonna tread lightly on that. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
follow.
yeah. No, that's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say
Okay.
about it. But
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying it's a different hurt.
Yeah, it definitely stings differently. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. The Slayer. Hold up. Let me see. Kwame says, "Damn. Hold on. Wait. Dang. The chat really don't went up all on me. Let's see. The Slayer says Skechers were the ish in elementary, especially if you had those ones with the lights.
Man, come on.
I don't think
I
I
think
ever.
we
I
showing our
ain't.
age. I think we were in the LA Gear era.
I about to say yeah, yeah. We telling all right. I about to say I remember the LA Gear joint. Michael Jackson had them LA Gear sponsorship though.
Hey, don't hey people forget, man. Hey, Michael may have had vertigo, whatever, but Michael under that stuff, he was still a black man, so he
Hey,
had some style.
hey, Michael was drip, and anybody that tell a story that had a connection with Michael is always interesting. Like the last one I saw, low key off mode, real quick, was Memphis Bleak said that he came to meet Jay Z or whatever, this, that, and the third, and his security guard, got there like early and told him like one of the rules was when he entered the room, y'all all gotta, nobody can look at him but Jay Z. It
Did
was
you, did you see the drink champs with
that
Pharrell?
that nah, I
Well,
ain't
he
see the
said
one
that
with
about
Pharrell.
the beats. He said about the beats because he said he always wanted to work with Michael, and he said like I think I can't remember what song he said he had the beat he had made for Michael. But then I don't know if Michael didn't like it, and Michael said that he wanted some more street, like a more street hip hop beat, and he was referring to the Nori what song when he when he with that when he had said that he was
I got
referring
a
to like a
question,
beat like
bro.
that.
If you for real, could you look at him and take him seriously after telling you that though? Hey, let's get back to the topic. R.I.P. to Michael Jackson.
A more hip hop
Yeah.
street beat.
Hey, R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. He tatted on me. R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. We not doing this. It could easily go left, man. R.I.P. Rest in peace to Mike, man. I love Mike.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but to spin it back full circle back to Ye, right? What Dunks is trying to get at, you lost someone close to you, you know what I mean? So the Adidas CEO defends Kanye West. I don't think he meant what he said during a recent podcast appearance, and I'm assuming that's when he went on an anti-Semitic rant, which was a bit far. So I'm gonna read through this real quick. Let me touch on the chat real quick. Let's see. Melly Mel says, "Wait, what Adidas CEO defends Kanye? He just wants the money." Kwame says, "Damn, the Slayer, I forgot about them." Melly Mel says, "But Ish I don't want them Yeezy eras to be over. So you don't want the Yeezy era to be over. I think, to be honest, whether
My
they
brother
really,
just asked me that. He just texted me the other day and asked me, "Do I think more Yeezys are gonna drop?" And I said, "Yeah."
I think there's gonna be more Yeezy to drop. I think that now that things are calming down, they told him to take a break, keep your mouth closed, which he has been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Other than people just following him around, that's the norm. And I think they're gonna.
Or
In my
obviously, he's
opinion,
doing it up in France,
well,
in
that
Italy, or wherever he's at.
I'm gonna just say this to answer your brother's questions. I won't be surprised to see them slowly work back into the market. They're easing it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know what I mean? And I also
Usually,
agree with
they're just like little soft test runs.
yeah, and I also agree with Melly Mel is they want that while they're multi-million dollar company, billion hit different. You know, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean. In the words of you know who, hey, two is great, but three is excellent. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And
Mm-hmm.
worded in their words like, hey, high millions or mid 300 million, $400 million company, $600 million company is great, but hell, you know, $13 billion company is excellent, you know, and this is that percentage. And like I said, I'm almost positive they have talked to Ye timeless and times it again. The deal finna be restructured, but like again, I'm with you. They gotta ease it back in there because if they give him everything he want off rip, it's gonna backfire. So he getting what he want low key, but he doing how he want to do right now.
Yeah, and he got everything that he wanted to say off his chest for
Yeah,
now.
for now. And then, but I mean, do they really want to take the risk again?
Yeah, they do because
You know
they
what I mean?
know that they know he is. They know he is. He's oil. He's they know he's a gold mine. They know that
There's too much
he
money on the table left.
they know he's it's gold running through his veins. Like,
Too
and you
much.
think that they're willing to let a lifetime of or not, let's not say a lifetime, but let's say a good run. Let's say good run. You think they're gonna let a good run go for a couple choice words that most people can't remember even what he said unless you go online and watch it? You know?
There's too much money left on that table.
Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna let that go. I mean, you got to think these are people with money, and yeah, he said negative things about those people who hold the money, but they're not gonna let. They're not gonna, in their words, we're not gonna let an idiot, mess up everything. We let him have his fun, gave him his freedom. Now it's time to come back to reality. We let you go out there and have your fun, say what you want to say. Now you got to come do things our way.
Yeah, so many words, but they're gonna give him a little extra.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna give him a little we wiggle room this time, but still I think that the guidelines are gonna be a lot more strict.
True, true. The Slayer at Kwame says, I'm just saying, Melly Mel says, I ain't been to a live in a minute, had to hit these books hard, man. That's all good, bro.
Oh yeah, get your education,
Yeah,
man.
get your education so you get to the bread. So I ain't never hey,
Nah.
as long as you find the time here and there when you got a break, hey, that's all I can ask for and I respect it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm actually more proud of you for being in your books
Yeah,
than watching
yeah,
spending 2 hours that you could be studying, just watching some guys on the internet. Get your education.
exactly, man. Minimum Kick says, Gay made too much money for Adidas. The CEO ain't throwing shade on Mr. West.
Exactly, man. Because he know that saying anything negative could backfire on him in
Yeah,
the stuff they already got working in the behind the scenes.
this is true. Melly Mo says he trying to reconcile the relationship because the people want this.
It's already reconciled.
Adidas made some selfish plays. Manny says, Melly Mel, welcome back. He says, Manny Mel says, appreciate it. Manny had to tighten up. No worries. Man with the Kick says, I literally started with some Nike flights as a baby. Okay. Melly Mel says, you only got a you only got one yay. He can't reload, he can't recreate this. If that you can't recreate this if this as a whole want to mess it up. that's crazy. Ye included. I mean, like I said, I
Yeah,
think
as a whole, yeah, if they mess it up, then yeah, that's one thing. But don't just it's too much money on the table to throw everything away because one party doesn't disagree. You know?
yeah, this is true. So, like I said, too much money on there. I'm pretty sure they working with him. Get that man the mental, help if that is the case. Get him the help that they feel like he needs.
Get get him the help he needs before he finds somebody that's gonna fulfill his wishes of a house with no windows and no electricity.
Another topic, another live. Yeah, what gonna happen when the winter time hit? When it rain?
He
Also,
said no running water either.
no, I don't think he went that
Yeah,
far.
okay, yeah.
But I say all that to say, like his Donda Academy, also low key, was built like that already. But one of the things that they used to complain during the school year is like when it rains, it would just be soaking wet in there.
Okay, I'm assuming he probably had some probably like a cross hatch like type of roof, or like maybe it had like just little openings in it. You know?
I don't even think that. I just think it literally just had like literally the no windows, no air conditioning, no nothing, and their dress code looked like they were in prison, man. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I'm gonna just keep it 100.
But hey, at least they had on foam runners.
I guess, but still, like I don't know. And the tuition was through the roof, so it's pretty much it's catered to a certain audience anyway.
Hmm.
Um, Let me read through this article real quick for the next like 10 minutes, and then we're gonna close things out. Says Adidas has been firm in denouncing Kanye West's hateful and anti-Semitic views he made last year, which resulted in the brand terminating its partnership with the artist. But now the Three Stripes CEO is now defending its former collaborator. During an appearance on the In Good Company podcast earlier this month, the Adidas CEO was very complimentary to West by the taunting now he wants one of the most creative people in the world. Okay, so he says he was once one of the most creative people in the world. And this is the quote from the I'm guessing the podcast. He says, I think Kanye West is one of the most creative people in the world, both in music and what I would call street culture, says the CEO owner or the CEO.
Now
Said,
imagine this all in a Russian voice.
oh wow, right? I know. Says the CEO continued by highlighting the success of the Adidas Yeezy line and emphasizing that the anti-Semitic statements West made last year weren't what the artist meant to say. It's also worth noting that the CEO officially became the Adidas CEO in November 2022, which was after the company split from Ye. So
So he's trying to get Ye back. He said, we need to bring this company back.
yeah, he's saying we need him back because he comes in after he already said all this. Um, Says very unfortunate because I don't think he meant what he said. I don't think they're trying to he's trying to keep that company looking good. Just in case, like if Ye wanna that's like
Or he wants the credit for getting Ye back over there.
he don't not only that, he letting even if they haven't talked, I'm assuming he's letting them know like, hey, come play, like in your words, come play ball game. Let's negotiate some things and make it work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He says, and I don't think he's a bad person. It just came across that way, and that meant we lost that business. One of the most successful collabs in history. Oh, they want him back. This is the nicest way of saying, like, hey, man, let's figure it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Adidas split from Ye has left the company in a huge financial hole as the brand confirmed it lost I was gonna say 100, but let me correct myself. Lost 441 million in the last year following the messy Yeezy breakup. So that's some big numbers. Think about it. Even if you are a billionaire, if you get cut, you losing 441
Almost half
million.
of your
Yeah. So now they're back to the average quote unquote millionaire company, which still a good thing. But like I said, that's a happy
man, hey, it don't hurt.
that
It,
B that B that B feel different than
that
that M.
red negative, that
Yeah,
red negative sting with 6 numbers behind it.
Yeah, that billion feel different than that million.
Oh yeah.
Pause. Um, Following, he says, since then, Adidas has announced its plans to release the remaining Yeezy product, which made around 565 million. So that should have got them out of the hole. You know, if they were down 441 million, now they're up 565 million. But ain't no. But remember they had to donate
They're
some money.
really only up maybe 100 something million.
Yeah,
Because technically that 4 million only dug them out. 400 million only dug them out of the hole they were in.
and they donated a percentage of the sales. Honestly, they probably just, if to be honest, they broke even.
Yeah.
Think about it. They had to donate a percentage of the sales. Ye still was guaranteed a percentage of the sales as well. So yeah, if anything, they just broke even.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is not a good thing or a bad thing. You know, because you want to always be in the positive. So I will say they probably just broke even. As a part of its plans to release the Yeezys, the brand's confirmed it will donate over 120 million. So yeah, they just broke even,
Mm-hmm.
including the anti. Yeah, so pretty much they just broke even on this situation. So I ain't no genius, but safe to say, like, hey, like you said, man, yeah, get over there, come agree to play some ball game. You know, keep your mouth closed, and you know everybody can win at this. Is what I'm getting from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna read through the chat real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up for tonight. We've been on this joint for an hour and 21 minutes. We're gonna also talk upcoming releases. Me and Dunks were kind of talking upcoming releases before we started it live. A lot of things on the plate now. Born
Fuck.
and raises.
Fuck.
Keep this. We gonna get there. Born and raises. We got the J Balvin's coming this Saturday, and the following Saturday after that, we got the playoff eights. And what I just saw in the
Not
Discord.
to mention, I'm sorry to cut you, but the J Balvins and those dunks both drop on the same day. Those AP dunks.
Oh yeah.
But you haven't really seen a lot of talk about those, but still a big shoe.
I'm gonna say this: it's gonna be the shoe where if everybody realizes, like, man, I ain't finna hit. A lot of people gonna go for both. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people not gonna start going for the if they're both raffles, which looks like they are. Everybody's gonna enter both raffles, so the shoe's gonna sell out regardless. But
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole different. It's the albino joint.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got a video coming on that on Friday for sure. Um, One of the inspiration behind that shoe apparently is jujitsu inspired, and
Yeah.
it's coming with I don't like an
Like four
abundance.
laces, like 4 packs of laces.
Yeah, a lot of laces to represent each color of the like the jujitsu belt, I guess, right?
Makes
But more,
sense. That's
more on
cool.
that to come. And then also it's got the tearaway material, so it's a SB. So when you skate it, you know, if you're a skater still,
Mm-hmm.
it's got the tearaway material. A lot of things selling on that shoe, but these like Dunks. I saw you said that this morning too. I was in the gym when you said like, "Yo, it's a stack couple weeks." And to be honest, I ain't put that much thought into it until we talked today. So a lot of things coming right now, a lot of decisions. Like I told Dunks, hey, and I ain't count nobody's pockets.
A lot of options. A lot of options. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna say this: 250 for the J Balvins, 220-ish for the playoff. And this is if you hit on all three.
Mm-hmm.
Already we talking 500. Then you got the SBs, which is what 130. So now
Yeah,
you're
born and
talking
raised.
no, the born and raised. My bad. My bad. What did I say?
The SBs, but yeah, both. They're
My
both
bad. Yeah, but the
the
born, but they're
albinos.
still SBs though. But yeah, you got they're both SBs. So I would say that if you got everything for retail shorty, you still with shipping and taxing and all that.
At about 700.
Yeah, like you right at 700, no matter what. So I mean, definitely a stack. Like it's a stack drop. So I just realized this. I told Dunks, man. And again, not counting nobody pocket saying you ain't got it, but I'm gonna be 100. If I hit on all of it, it's gonna sting. Um,
Hey, you going
yeah,
for everything?
yeah.
Let's not say that because let's not count pockets because that you know what I'm saying.
To be honest, yes, I'm gonna go for everything, but I'm not anticipating to hit on everything. I told Dunks the only one I truly want to hit on, or the the playoff eights and the born and raises. I'm just gonna go for your size. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. But like, um, yeah, the J Balvin's. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. But the only ones I want out of the situation, to be honest, the most at the playoff eights. The
Oh,
rest,
Cherries.
huh?
Well, that's later on,
That's
so
later
that's a
on.
different issue. Yeah,
We just talking these next
September. Yeah, these next
we
2 weeks. Yeah.
these next 2 weeks is the pressure's on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And what do you say on men's side? You're to pray. You know what I mean? That's how I
Yeah.
feel right now. You know, like definitely contemplating. I'm already moving stuff. I'm shipping and moving stuff around right now. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Mhm. I said I had a set plan. Then these, like I said, then the born and raised got thrown in there. So I was like, ah, man, But I think that kind of now, I'm still gonna go for them, but kind of eases me that you said, that you're going for me. So maybe I can kind of like take the pressure off of those so much.
Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do on retail, so I ain't gonna make a promise to you.
Oh yeah, oh no, never that, never, not.
Retail, I got you, but I don't want to tell you like, oh, I got you on. Nah,
Oh yeah,
no.
no, I wouldn't even expect that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even ask you to do something like that.
Yeah, that's a different ball game. You know what I mean?
And buy these on resale. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. I would look at like, dog, that's you. Like, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, oh yeah, nah, never that.
Yeah, but other than that, we got what now they got the gratitude 11s on there. We have not on there, but that's anticipated. And the
What's
cherry
the
12.
what are those other dunks that's coming on? Not the Aprils. They're like black and white, and they got like the details outside of them look like they're very detailed on the outside.
I haven't seen those.
Let me see if I can
Yeah, do a quick search. I'm gonna read through the chat real quick, and if y'all know in the chat, help me and Dunks out. Well, yeah, Dunks has put me on to something new I hadn't seen yet, so help us out, and we can pull it
I'm
up
sure
on.
you've seen them, and you just
Probably
not,
just didn't. Yeah, I probably
yeah,
didn't even zone
probably
in.
just scrolled past them because you weren't interested in them.
Maybe so. Um, let's see. Kwame says I like to see Ye back, but he needs to start his own shoe company instead. In my opinion, he ain't got it like that though. But I mean, to be honest, he in theory that's what he wants long term, but he got to work his way up to that too. A lot of gatekeepers, low key, is what I'm learning in this industry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Slayer says, I just feel Ye low key feels lonely and still is depressed after his mom's passing. You only have one mom. That is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. I've been saying that for years though. I've been telling before me and Dunks even got up on YouTube, before me and Dunks, as we talked throughout the years, me and Dunks been knowing each other for over 24
Tight
years.
booth, the tight booth. Sorry,
Tight booth.
the tight booth.
I'm gonna look them up. So it's a dunk called a tight booth.
Yeah.
Interesting. Um, tight booth. Okay, I see it. Yeah. I see it in the Google search. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen for everybody real quick. This is what Dunks is talking about. Yeah, I haven't seen these, but I'm pretty sure if I would have saw them, I would have scrolled right past them. Let me share my screen. Yeah, black and white joints with like that orange hit. Yeah, yeah. I would if I did see these, I was gonna keep scrolling. So you know me, Dunks. Um, but I say all that to say, like, yeah, definitely losing your mom. That I said that for years. He hasn't been the same since he lost his mom, and especially given the situation from what they put out there publicly, and it's all alleged. But he paid for the surgery she had, where it all went left. But RP to Mrs. West, and I believe it is Dunda West.
Mm-hmm.
Dunda West, most definitely. Got to pay our respects. Kwame says for sure the Slayer. Divine Photo says Adidas knows that they need Ye, especially we don't know if Jerry Lorenzo's shows are going, or I'm assuming you mean shoes are going to do well. I don't think they will. Even at Nike, I don't feel like they've done the expectations, or Nike wouldn't have let them go as fast, with no problems. Divine Photo says the A&P Dunks is a nice shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He says the playoff eights. I get a feeling it's a type of shoe I see restocking. That's why there's no rush to buy them. I can see that because they've been doing a lot of restocks. In eight, it's not a hated model, but it's not one of those. It's not a top 3 model for them. So, eights get love, but they also don't get like this. The younger generation coming to the game, the new resellers seeing what the hype is. the hype beast, they're not gonna see that on these, I don't think.
Yeah.
And I'm still within a theory with that shock drop that happened with the playoff eights that they didn't release nearly as much as they would normally do on a shock drop. So why, they're giving it a pill to make it seem like they're limited. Like, if it's X amount of pairs, we normally drop this on a shock drop it and drop less, to make
Yeah.
it seem, it's all about marketing too. So I feel like that played a factor in it. Don't quote me on it, but that's just my opinion. Let's see. Manny says, I'm waiting on the born and raised SB lows. Divine Photo says, is there the smoky gray dunk with the gum bottoms? No, I think we found them. But yeah, we found them. So they're the tight booth joints. I hadn't heard of these, so yeah. Appreciate that, Dunks, for putting everybody on game, because I guess you just ahead of us now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the juice. You got the juice now. Pause.
Hey, Dunk. I'm not Dunks for no reason.
Exactly. I mean, that's in his name, man. He gonna have to know this, man. But other than that, we got the cherry 12s, and I think we're gonna wrap things up here for the
I think
night.
that's like, honestly, I think the cherry 12s are, like I say, literally the cherry on top. It's gonna be the thing, that's gonna close the year out, like kind of like the ice to cool everything down,
Yeah, because that gratitude name change to the DMPs, they're still gonna sell because they're 11s. But
I mean, I'm still gonna go for them too, regardless.
I'm on the fence.
Then the next month over, going for the bread reimagined.
You had those.
I honestly, in my opinion, I think this is just me. They could have kept the gratitudes and given us the black toe reimagined.
Black Toe reimagined what, 4?
No, they were gonna do a black toe 1 reimagined.
Oh, see, this is the thing though. The reason that makes sense, but every year in December they drop an 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's why it had to. I'm not disagreeing with you, but they no, we have to stick to our. That's somebody in the office.
And they gotta kind of be like, well, we already did a 1, so
Yeah. So yeah, they already. That's why that's not happening, Dunks. Not this year anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But we'll see how this year goes. I think it's gonna be an interesting change of events. But like I said, the only thing on my radar really is those playoff 8. I'm going for all 3 models. I highly doubt I'm that lucky to hit on all of them because I believe majority of them are draw. So we're gonna see how the game goes. But other than that, man, we've been on this joint for an hour and 32 minutes. Definitely time to wrap things up here for tonight. I'm gonna read the last little comment on here, and then we're gonna wrap things up for the night. And we will be back Saturday with the Sold Out Live. It says the tight booth, more like off-white vibes. You heard? Okay, so I see it a little bit, possibly. But let's wrap things up here tonight, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Y'all smash the like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday, but this is sold out on a Wednesday. We will be back Saturday with another Sold Out Live. If y'all like sneaker content, you are definitely in the right place. Smash the like button, sub up. Also, the Sold Out Discord is pinned up at the top of the chat. I just noticed that I misspelled join Roan, but it's all good because y'all know what I mean. But we will be back Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast, and I'm gonna let Dunks take us out.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Glad everybody that was able to tune in. This was definitely a good one. As Polo said, yeah, we'll be back Saturday. So Saturday will definitely be a big day, a lot to talk about. So see you guys then. So everybody have a good night, and see you guys then on Saturday.
Most definitely, man. We're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.